Hey y'all, it is I, Talia. Today we are going to do a fall makeup tutorial, but I wanted to do affordable products. But yeah, let's get on to the tutorial. Today I want to go for more of like a cranberry reddish look. I did my eyebrows already because it takes me a little bit time and I just wanted to go ahead and skip over that, so I did them off camera. And I'm gonna take this Maybelline matte foundation and the Fit Me foundation, and the only thing I don't like is it don't have pump. I really like this foundation, and because it matches pretty well, because it's hard to find certain foundations that fit me. I have this beauty sponge. I think I got it from CVS or Walgreens, one of those. It works good and it's really soft, so I feel like it really helps smooth everything out. And I have a headband on, so that way I'm not trying to keep my hairs out of the way. They're kind of, held back in place. I have a messy bun because it's just easiest way for me to do my makeup. So I'm just gonna blend this all in. This is not all completely drugstore, but I try to choose pretty affordable products. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous concealer, because this one's more of my skin tone and this one's a little bit brighter, so it'll help with brightening the under eye a little bit. The foundation is not very full coverage. It's pretty decent though, and I find that it doesn't pretty much stays like true to tone. It looks good. Like I said, I have trouble finding mine sometimes because of my undertones. I just have such a odd skin tone because I'm like, kind of tannish, but also have like olive undertones, and sometimes things just tend to look a little gray on me. But once everything is kind of put together, the foundation looks fine. Because at drugstores you can't swatch anything. I mean, some people do, and it's annoying because you trying to go for a product and then you see it's already been opened and you're like, ew, germs. So you just don't get it. You can't really see how something is gonna look, so you kind of just have to guesstimate. And I'm not trying to buy like 5 different foundations just to find mine. I'm one that I like to blend. Like, I want to make sure everything is blended and looks well. And for this, I was debating on doing my eyes first because there could possibly be some fallout, but I'm kind of just risking it. So for all over the face, I'm gonna take this Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder. Just any big fluffy brush will work good. This one is a little tinted. They have a light and I think it's medium. I think they have a light and a medium. But the powder it's really good actually. Like, I really like it. I like it for all over the face because it does kind of keep color but doesn't add too much color, so that way it's not just white. Make sure you're taking your foundation or whatever products down your neck area, chin area, so nobody can be like, girl, I see your foundation. Yeah, I kind of just like to fluff this all over, pat it in. It doesn't really have a smell, so I'm not smelling grandma. I am gonna grab the Coty Airspun just to set under the eyes, just to kind of keep the brightness going. I like to tap the excess into the cap because You don't want to just go in with a bunch of powder, you know. So I'm just gonna pat this under, and now I smell caramel. Eye look is going to be a little bit more natural, so if you're one that likes to wear makeup like on a pretty daily basis, then, you know, if you're feeling fallish, then you can rock this look, but it's not gonna be too glam, because that's personally how I like to do makeup. If you guys want to see like bolder videos, I can try. I do what I'm comfortable with because it's what I'm used to doing, and I'm not having to really push myself. But you know, now that I'm doing videos, I probably need to step up the game. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this NYX highlight and contour palette. I'm gonna take this bronzy shade right here and the shade tan. Dip in just this too. It's very pigmented, like their single bronzers. Like a little bit really goes a long way. My hairs are still trying to join the show. Can you not? Can you stay back, please? So I'm not one for really contouring. I just feel like it's not really for me. I'm more of a bronze lady. Like, I love a good bronzer, and that's all that I really need. I just want to throw on some bronzer, and who is calling me right now? You know, kind of like a set it and forget it type of thing. Okay, I swear I keep blocking this number because it's one of those stupid voice things. What? And I swear I keep blocking these numbers. They're like this. They always start with 87 something something something. 87 something something something, and they're from Tampa. And they try calling like,
oh, we are calling to let you know about your senior discount something something. And I'm
like, how old do you think I am? My goodness. Just smile. Smile like you have no issues in the world. But let's be real, that's a lie. Oh my gosh. I have my primer right here, and I didn't even use it. I mean, luckily I moisturized before, but I'm gonna take this e.l.f. baked highlighter. Done. It's a good highlighter. It will get the job done. Just gonna add this on. I'm gonna add it to the nose, to the cupid's bow, and that is it. We're gonna move on to the eyes now. So the star of the show is the Jaclyn HillxMorphe palette. I probably could show the inside, but I mean, I think almost everybody has seen this palette already, so just, you know. I'm gonna take the Covergirl concealer again and put it on my eyes. I prefer working with a concealer than a eyelid primer, because some of them work fine. I tried the e.l.f. one and I didn't really like it. It kind of would like peel up when I would try adding a base down, kind of patchy, or was just not enough coverage for my eyelid. So I was like, this is canceled. We're not doing this. Never again. So to set the whole eyelid, I'm gonna take Silk Cream, this kind of beige tone, just to set the whole eyelid, to help further set the concealer, just to make it blending easier. I have this cappuccino blast from Dunkin' Donuts and my Lanta. It is so good. I think he got me the chocolate kind. I don't know. I used to get the original. Anyway, I'm gonna grab a fluffy blending brush. I'm actually going to do like a little tour of how I keep my brushes, or how I keep all my makeup. Anyway, I'm gonna take the shade right here, the shade Pooter, that's right here, Pooter. I'm gonna go in the crease and just kind of fluff it in there and go back and forth, back and forth. And just keep blending it out. For the sake of time, I'm gonna just do one eye, but just fluffing it into the crease, making sure there's a nice blend, just back and forth. I'm gonna go a little bit in the outer end, kind of fluff it out, just to kind of help create kind of like a winged out shape. We're just kind of gradually get into color. So the next step up, I'm gonna take the shade Hunts, this reddish shade. It's like a reddish orange shade. I'm gonna take the same brush and tap off the excess and stay in the outer corner and start just blending it in, trying to get close enough so you know you can see, and then start building it into the crease, just the outer end, until we get where we're trying to go. A little bit more, and keep blending it in, just moving in light circles. Like I've said before, I like to hold the end of the brush so that way it's, you know, you got a lighter hand. Blending it further into the crease, kind of putting it onto the lid as you blend. Now I will say this is going to be the most expensive thing in this video. These have the colors that I was looking for, just mainly to the center of the lid, and then go back out into blending the crease. Gonna go in a little bit deeper. I'm gonna go in with Jack's. I have this smaller blending brush. It's from EcoTools. It's like a really older brush, but hey, whatever you got, it's gonna work. So I'm gonna go into Jack's, and right in the outer end, just gonna start putting it in, fluffing it around slightly into the crease. We're just really wanting to deepen up this outer end, making it a little bit more red, making sure it's all nice and blended, and start doing windshield wiper motions just to further blend. Before we go any further, I'm going to take a fluffy brush. See, it's nice and fluffy. It's very it's very soft. So I'm just gonna look up and kind of just lightly blend over everything, just to make sure everything is starting to look cohesive. Nothing is really harsh. I'm actually gonna go in with the same brush because it's a good size that we're looking for. A smidge darker. I'm gonna go in with this brown right here, Mocha. I love this shade. I love Mocha. Just gonna dab just a little bit. Place it again. I'm dropping brushes. Just the outer V of the eye. Try not to cover y'all. Just the outer portion, just to help deepen it up again. I'm gonna go back in with this blending brush and kind of blend it all in. again, so that way it's not too dark. Now, just to kind of make sure everything is tied together, I'm gonna go back in with Hunt's and Jack's. I'm gonna dip into both just a tiny bit, taking the same fluffy brush, just kind of tap into both, tap off the excess, and kind of just fluff everything back into the crease, just to make sure that you got that nice red color going. Go back in with the blending brush once again. You kind of want it to fade, you know, fade into a smooth transition. So I go really light on the ends, just to make sure that it's really smoked out. So this is where we're at right now. Who is she? It's kind of an angled brush, but it will do. I'm gonna take Beam, the shade right here. Just lightly put it on the lid, the inner part of the lid, just to kind of allow for some color that we're about to lay down. That way it pops more and doesn't really blend with the other colors. You could do like a cut crease if you like, but again, it's just not something that I would prefer to do. I think that's good. And then I'm gonna go in with a Queen, this gold shade, and I'm gonna put it on the brush first. I'm gonna get some on the brush, and then I'm just gonna spray it, so that way it kind of helps bring out the shimmer. Looks a little bit more popish. Okay, so we're gonna just add this right where we place the white. I'm trying to look up because my lids kind of hide my crease, so I kind of have to like look up and see where the color is being placed at, because I want to make sure that it's showing. I'm gonna dip in a little bit more. If you want to, you can take it all the way to the end, but I kind of want that deepness in the corner, so I'm just gonna keep it right up front. I'm gonna take this, it's a dual-ended brush, so I'm gonna take the other end, and it's more of like a packing brush, and I'm just gonna go into Pukey, this shade right here, and take a little bit, put it on the lower lash line. And I'm gonna go back into Hunt's, the reddish shade, the reddish orangey shade. Put that on the packing brush and just start applying it to the lower lash line, all the way across, because I want that really smoky effect. But if you're wanting this to be a little bit more toned down, then just use like a light transition shade on the lower lash line, or you don't have to use one at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Jack's and just put this on the outer edge, just a little, just start in the middle and then go outwards. Wow, that was a lot. I'm just gonna try and blend this out and kind of connect it with the top portion. I'm gonna go in with the shading side and blend it out, because it was kind of a lot more than I expected it to be. So here is our eye look. I'm going to finish the other eye off camera and be right back. So we are back, both eyes are done. So I wanted to just kind of soften the top bit just a tad. I'm gonna go back in with the Scone brush, this shade Silk Cream. I'm just gonna tap so slightly and just kind of buff out the top, also adding just a little bit of color underneath the brow bone. I'm gonna go back into Queen and just add a little bit to the inner corner just to help kind of tie it in. I'm just gonna dab it in there. Just dab, dab, dab. I think that is the shadow. I actually didn't have any fallout like I was expecting. I was expecting to have like a lot of fallout, but there wasn't any. I'm gonna take this ColourPop eyeliner just to darken up the waterline some. I love me a black waterline. Okay, I'm going to save some more time and curl my lashes off of camera. I will be taking my e.l.f. eyelash curler and the Covergirl mascara. Since it is a lot of eyeshadow, I decided why not throw some lashes on. I actually have Eyelure lashes, and they're pretty cheap. Also use this Mosquito Companion eyelash glue, which is only $10. So here's what the lashes look like. As always, I will leave everything in the description box. Click the little box down below, everything is listed there. I'm not really a lash kind of gal, you know. If you're not good with putting on lashes, it's okay. We're in the same boat. But stuff like these that have a clear band, they're a little bit easier to work with. They're sometimes a little bit more flimsy. It's easier to adjust them and move them. So you want to wait till the glue gets a little bit tacky. You don't want to try and put it directly onto your lash as soon as it is applied, because it's going to be moving around and it's not going to stick properly because it's not tacky yet. Okay. Something's trying to kill me, but okay. Anyway, let's grab a mirror and place it below you, and you're gonna look down and just ever so carefully place the lash on. Okay, it's sticking to my finger, and press it against the lash as close as you can to your actual lashes, but like not on top of them. But also a good tip is to place eyeliner on your eyelid, so that way when you put on the lash, it kind of helps blend it. I didn't do that because I'm dumb and forgot. I have this mini lash curler. It's actually helpful to bind your lashes and your falsies. Don't try and use this on your actual lashes because it's easy to pinch yourself. But all you do is just get pretty close to the lash line and start pressing them together. It's a little scary at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's fine. It's really easy. If you don't want to use a mini lash curler, you can just use your fingers, just kind of like press them together, and that works too. Put on my lower mascara as well. Put a tight line underneath here, so that way that also helps blend the lashes with the real lashes, because it makes it look a little bit darker, a little bit fuller. I kind of wanted to do a reddish lip, kind of like a dark lip. So I have this ColourPop lip liner, but look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. Their lip liners are so creamy. Oh my gosh. If this did not turn into a fall look real quick, okay, I'm looking a little crazy, so I'm gonna grab my lipstick that I have. I have this Maybelline lipstick in the shade Divine Wine, and it's really like a dark wine color. What is that? A dark wine color. I'm just gonna add it on top. It's more red tone, so I just feel like it will also tie in with the look and help kind of balance out the darkness of the lip. I like to overline ever so slightly because I feel like a dark lip can kind of make your lips look a little bit smaller. So kind of like to overline just a tad. I feel like my blush kind of disappeared and I feel like it was a little too light for the overall look. So I'm actually gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me in Deep Wine. We got wine on the lips, might as well have wine on the face. I have this NYX matte setting spray.
So it's nice.
I'm gonna also take the Wet n Wild matte setting spray and spray once again. That's not very smart. If you are setting your face and while it's drying, it is best to make a stank face. Just kind of, you know, not many facial expressions because you don't want to set you don't want to set creases. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I try to keep it at a minimum price range and you can make a pretty decent look. Try to do a little bit different, take it a little bit more bold, a little bit more smoky. So that's what this look is. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this affordable fall look. Remember to like this video if you like it. Please comment down below what you would like to see. Let me know. And you know, watch our other videos if you haven't seen them yet. And we'll see you next time. Deuces.